ever had cut roses that you just wanted to grow and not throw away once they stopped looking as good as when you first bought them? Well, today I'm going to show you how to grow them from cuttings that you got from the store. These roses were given to me by someone very special, and I want to give them a chance to continue to grow and to also be out in my yard and flower for years and years to come. The first thing that you're going to want to do whenever you're trying to grow these roses is you're going to want to cut back everything that's on the plant, as well as cutting the stem again to give it a fresh open wound for roots to grow out of. I always cut these on an angle. That's what I've always been told works best to help promote root growth. Here I'm going to be cutting all the leaves off. And you also want to cut the top of the plant where the flower grows, because this all dies back and it just promotes growth and not trying to keep that flower alive. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of that on all of these. A lot of people don't know that you can grow roses that you get from the store right at your house, and I've done it probably 5 or 6 times, and then the roses that I actually have out in my yard, I cut them back every winter, usually even in the fall, usually before the last frost, and I'll stick them in soil, and a lot of them just continue to grow. This one here was not in the water directly, so it looks like it's not going to be able to be saved. I want to say about a week after bringing them home is going to be the time when you want to go ahead and cut them and try and get them in some soil to root. I'm just double checking all of these to make sure that I did cut the bottoms. You can never be too sure, because those cuts are going to be extremely valuable. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a razor blade and we're gonna gently score the bottoms of the stems, and that's just gonna give it more wounds for the roots to grow out and just give it a better opportunity for it to root. So with these, I want to go probably about 1.5 inches up from the bottom cut, and I'm just gently gonna score down with the razor blade about 4 to 5 times around the bottom of the stem. Your last step is going to be to grab some type of rooting hormone. I use the Dynagrow root gel, and you're going to want to dip the bottom of your stems in here and just stick them down in the soil. I usually put a generous amount on the bottom. From what I've been told, it goes up the stem, and maybe half of your stem or however much is in the soil is gonna get that rooting hormone on it, and it's just gonna help promote healthy roots. And I like to stick these down about as deep as the pot is, and I always will use a deep pot. In this case, I'm using these 3-gallon pots. That way I can propagate a bunch of these at once. That's gonna be it for today. I think I got about 15 or so cuttings here. Check back in. I'm gonna have updates as well as any other plant related materials that I'll be posting on my channel. Thanks so much for tuning in.